Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our annual conference of Ministers of Finance, Planning and Economic Development being held in a unique and beautiful Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. This conference is taking place against the backdrop of turbulent times brought about by the impact of multiple global economic shocks. No country in Africa has been spared from high inflation, high debt levels, and limited fiscal space. This is why the theme of COM 2024, Financing the Transition to Inclusive Green Economies in Africa, Imperatives, Opportunities and Policy Options, gives us a unique opportunity to discuss and agree on how we can accelerate the implementation of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement, the SDGs, and Agenda 2063 for the Africa we want. Africa's potential to leverage its renewable and non-renewable resources to meet critical climate finance and energy transition gaps remains untapped. The Ministers of Finance will discuss practical actions to address the finance, climate, and technological complexities facing the continent. They will review policy options to stand as one African bloc in advancing a unified call for urgent reforms in the currently lopsided global architecture. COM 2024 is therefore a pivotal moment for strategic collaboration to forge pathways to make Africa a globally competitive investment destination. This must translate into meaningful jobs, tangible welfare gains for all, and opportunities for Africa's young people. From Zimbabwe to Africa's island states, our rich natural and human resources demonstrate that we have the capacity to mobilize solutions to innovate through new technologies to move at speed and at scale. When we combine our efforts, I'm convinced that together we can accelerate the implementation of the SDGs and Agenda 2063. I urge you to join us from Victoria Falls, also known locally as Mosi Oyatunya, for an opportunity to shape Africa's agenda so that the next generation can inherit a more sustainable future.